That's what will is. See, what lends you accessibility to Godhood is divine will. You can choose to be a fool or to be wise. You can choose to be a god or to be a demon. See, Demos simply means spirit. That doesn't mean good spirit or bad spirit. That means spirit. You choose to do what is right, or you choose to do what's wrong, but you're still Demos either way. In other words, the demon is in the church doing right or wrong, but he in there both ways. You see? And as I had recall to do yesterday, you can't get away from the law of duality. That's why I drew the pyramid and put the G and the E on the left and the right, and the P on top. The GPE is a Masonic insignia of code. It's the Great Pyramid of Egypt. But the esoteric of it, of course, is G is good, E is evil, and P is perfect. But if you want to get out of the law of duality, because you can't destroy it, it ain't going nowhere. In other words, Jesus and his brother, Seth, Satan, Horus and Seth, esoteric are not essentially about good and evil, but the law of duality. You see, that there's a glyph of one kinetic body and two heads on the same damn body. One is Horus, the other is Seth. And Jesus is recorded as telling Satan, he didn't say, go away and never come back again. Get thee behind me. That if the good Lord, the good law, guides the negative Lord and the negative law, then right will get done. You see? Hell, there's some stuff Lucy won't let his children do. You understand? Just standing down at night. There's some shit. If you kill a soul that is supposed to fail and kill him or her at the wrong time, when they think a thought of divinity or greatness or light, that soul will go right to the plane of light when it's supposed to go to the plane of darkness. You understand? That ain't Lucy's work. He ain't trying to save nobody's ass, not up there in the light. The good Lord is in charge of the light. Well, hell, who's in charge of the dark? That's Lucy's shit, So they both got something they're supposed to be doing, And we have been trying to fight off evil and have been unsuccessful. As we walk around with this dual head on our shoulders, it is mastership. That's what perfect is about. But when you're perfect, you're in charge of the law of duality. That's what makes you Lord. If you're not, you're either a servant or a slave of duality. So nature, when I say nature, I mean evolution, requires you to become perfect at some point in your soul journey in the creation. And you can wait another 100,000 damn years if you want to get all the time you need. You ain't going nowhere. And talking about you dying and you dead, crap. Drop the body and get another one. Is what you are required to do as long as you're on the wheel of good and evil, of life and death. If you die before you get off of it, you're going to be reborn, guaranteed. So you'll be sliding through another womb hollering, mama again, peeing all over everybody, again, So I'm saying this towards the practicality of Godhood, that it is should not any longer be a mystery about the idea of becoming God, that it is the divine intent of Creator. The reason we know that is because Jesus said, be ye perfect. And you can't put perfect together. that if you're going to be perfect, you got to start with perfect. Then what I usually ask in the class, well, what's the problem? If we're already perfect, then what's the problem? We're in a body, arm, leg, arm, head. What's the problem? Well, the brain doesn't know it. And the brain can only do what the brain knows. If the brain knows that its thing is imperfect, then it will keep performing imperfectly and reassuring itself, hey, I'm only human. I ain't perfect. I'm gonna die someday. I mean, these are universal maximums that are not supposed to be universal maxims. And we ain't supposed to be telling ourselves, I'm gonna die. I ain't perfect. You understand? That's learned stuff. You're a part of this illusion of imperfection. That we buy into. So the people we trust most keep selling it to us. Mom and daddy. Then brother, uncle and aunt and niece and every damn somebody else in your word, including Reverend Biscuit. Well, you know you ain't perfect. No, don't expect you to be perfect. The Lord knows you're gonna make mistakes. He gonna forgive you. Dad, get off that podium.